with the realest when really I wasn't supposed to see the end of my sentence.
What's up, y'all? So, we had to update our finance contract. Went through another bank. And I just wanted to show you guys the breakdown. Someone was asking how much I paid for the Mopar vehicle protection. Asking about, different fees and all that. So I just wanted to show you guys. So, take this off. So, as far as when it comes to fees and stuff that you pay for the car, this first fee that says Chrysler Capital, that was my negative equity, $6,651.94. I rolled that into this current loan. Some people say that's a dumb idea. Some people say, do what you feel. Either way, that's $6,651. I was gonna have to pay that no matter what, whether it would have been with me keeping the Charger and just continue paying monthly, or paying it in advance and just putting the money down, or you could roll it into the loan. It'll make your payments higher, yes, but you're still paying it off. Either way, you're gonna pay that money. You're never gonna get rid of it. The one that says Chrysler for Chrysler, that was the Mopar vehicle protection. So I got 6 years, 75,000 miles. 6 years, 75,000 mile Mopar vehicle protection. The cost of it was $2,237 for the vehicle protection. And then the doc fee that every dealership charges you. Some dealerships try to charge you $1,000. Some dealerships charge you $800. They charged me $398 for the doc fee. Everybody, what's a doc fee? Nobody knows what the hell a doc fee is. It just fucking charges the dealership. Always charges you a goddamn doc fee. Try to get them to take it out, but, you'll be sitting there arguing forever. So, yeah, those are the extra costs on top of the cost of the car that's in my loan. $2,023.7 for Mopar. And speaking of Mopar vehicle protection, it's called Mopar Max Care. There's only certain Max Cares that you could get for SRT products. There are Mopar vehicle protection plans that do not qualify for SRT models. So you have to make sure that they put you in. I don't know if their system automatically rejects the SRT models for certain plans, but you have to make sure they give you the correct plan. So I got the Mopar vehicle protection, 6 years, 75,000 miles. That covers SRT models, and they charged me $2237 for it. Now you go to some dealerships, they'll be like, "Yeah, this is a Mopar. This is a Chrysler. There's a Chrysler warranty. Yeah, this is a Chrysler warranty. Don't worry. No, they're probably giving you some crap warranty through Fidelity or Asurion, or there's another one. What is it called? Warranty something. There's one called Chrysler. What is it called? Total Max Care or Total Vehicle Protection. It sounds like the Mopar Vehicle Protection Max Care, but it's not. It's just a play on the words, so you could think it's the same thing. You have to tell them that you want the Mopar brand from Mopar specifically, vehicle protection. It's called Maximum Care. And they print out the booklet for you at the time of purchasing it. And that's what you want. If they don't print out the booklet for you, that tells you Mopar vehicle protection, you have to break down and all that stuff, the service contract. 6 years, 75,000 mile maximum care service contract, Mopar vehicle. They don't print this out for you and give it to you at the time of signing your finance contract. You don't have the Mopar Max Care, because as soon as they enter it, that it generates the booklet, it generates the warranty coverage information, and they print it out and they give it to you. So make sure, you know, you have to tell them it has to be in writing. You want proof. That booklet, that paper has my VIN number on it. At the top of it, it has the VIN, the make, model, and year of my vehicle that's covered, and it lets you know exactly what you paid for. So if they don't give you that, then they're giving you some, because, you know, they make more money selling third-party warranties than they do selling the Chrysler, the Mopar Max Care. They make more money selling these third-party warranties, and they could upcharge you for these third-party warranties and charge you extra money. They can't upcharge you for this Max Care. They either sell at MSRP or below. The MSRP on my Max Care was, I think it was 3,000 something, like 3,500. But they lowered it to 2,237, which is a good thing. My payments stayed the same. Payments didn't go nowhere. Sales tax lowered. Payments still the same. Sales tax lowered. Price of the car, paid invoice $71,810. Sticker price of $74,855. Paid $71,810. So they just lowered the sales tax and they lowered the cost of the Mopar Max Care. It's because we switched banks. We went to a different bank and had to lower the price a bit. You know, a lot of these dealerships, they try to upcharge you on certain things, but certain banks don't allow that. And in order to play, you know, they make them move numbers around. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys an update on talk about this. You know, these fees that come on these cars. You know, some people you see online and they have a whole bunch of fees. They have the gap contract. Like, this whole thing will be filled up. They'll have a tire warranty, window etching. They'll have ceramic coat, not really ceramic coating, but they say they did like a paint protection, and they say that they got $10,000 off of the vehicle MSRP, but the dealership is putting in $10,000 worth of fees. Wheel protection, window etching, paint protection, a whole bunch of stuff, and they overcharge you, so that $10,000 they took off the car, they're making that money right back in all of these fees and warranties that they're charging you, that they actually make more money off of the fees and warranties than they do off the actual cost of the car. So they'll discount a car easily, no problem. Less than MSRP, okay, we'll discount it. But they'll charge you all these fees because they're taking home more money out of these warranties and these fees than they are taking home off of the cost of the car itself. They take more money off of the interest rate they charge you over the loan, because they get kickback. They get money from the interest rate and the loan that you're paying. They get more money back off of that than they do off of the price that they sell the car for. You know, if you're dealing with a good dealership, you know, they're not gonna bait and switch, they call it. They're not gonna do that to you and charge you $10,000 for a freaking car. I mean, take $10,000 off the freaking car and charge you a whole bunch of fees. What they will do is they'll charge you invoice for the vehicle, invoice price, which is what everybody should be paying for their cars, is invoice price. If you're financing, pay invoice. If you leasing, usually they lease the full price of the vehicle, the residual off the full price. And yeah, that's about it. Just wanted to show you guys that. So be wary, be wary. Make sure you get that Mopar vehicle protection. Make sure it's not some other crappy warranty. Make sure they don't charge you a whole bunch of fees. Don't get too excited and enticed with that 10K off the car, but they charging you 10K in fees or a whole bunch of random shit. You know? Only pay for what you want. Only pay for what you want and what you need. And don't be scared to walk away. And yeah, I rolled in money into my loan. A lot of people will disagree with that, but it's what I felt like doing. And I rolled the money in instead of paying for it up front, because I'm able to make those payments every month. Some people aren't able to make high payments every month. I'm able to make those payments every month. So yes, that rolling that money in upped my monthly payment by what? I can't even probably up my monthly payment by about $100 a month. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, you gotta pay to play, man. People talk about, you know, everybody has their opinion on shit. People tell you should have did this, should have did that. I did this, I did that. Everybody have an opinion. Everybody's gonna have something bad to say, something positive to say. You know, you just gotta do you, man. Don't worry about what other people think. Don't worry about other people's opinions. You know, there's always gonna be somebody to say something negative, and I know it's hard because, you know, you could have a post on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. You can have a post anywhere, and people will be praising you, man. People will be praising, telling you nothing but good things, positive things. And the only thing that's gonna stand out to you is that one negative comment. You can have 2,000 great comments. The only thing that's gonna stand out to you is that one comment that's negative. You know, because that's what we attract. We attracted to, you know, bad things stand out more. The reason why the freaking stoplight, green, yellow, red, a red light will appear closer to you than a green light would. Like if you're driving down the street at night and you see a green light, the green light, you know, see a good distance away, but when that light turns red, that red stands out. It appears as if it's closer to you. It's yelling out to you to stop. It's a mental thing. It's done like that on purpose. That's why they use the color red. It appears closer. It comes up on you fast. You know, when you see negative things, it comes up, it jumps out to you. It comes up on you fast. But you gotta, oh, I think it's my turn. I'm waiting to get my hair cut. About to go in there. But yeah, you see the negative comments, see negative things? Don't worry about that, man. You do you. No matter what it is. It's your life. Nobody's living your life for you. Nobody's going to work for you. Nobody's making your money. Am I next? No, somebody else going in the chair. I thought I was next. So don't worry about what other people say. And don't worry about when you have some people, you know, people talk about, oh, I paid this for my car. You shouldn't be paying what you pay for your car. Majority of times they're lying. You know, people like to lie to make themselves feel better. I'll tell you guys the truth. I'll show you guys the paperwork. I'll tell you the truth. Why am I going to lie? Because I don't want to lie. And then you go to the dealership and you're like, damn, you're going to feel like shit. You're going to be like, damn, these fucking people fucked me over. Like everybody's saying that they're getting 25K off a car when, and these people are fucking me over. Like, nah, man. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie. I was reading somewhere, someone said that they just bought I was reading somebody's comments, and they was asking for some advice, and then someone told them, well, I just bought a 2019 Scat Pack. Sticker price was $50-something thousand, and I talked them down to $32,000. If you believe that someone bought a 2019 Scat Pack, sticker for $53,000, and they bought it for $32,000 out the door, tax and everything included, or for just hustling and talking the guy down, not on some friends and family employee shit, just straight hustling, they're lying. They're fucking lying. Do not believe that shit. People don't know. A lot of these people don't go out to these dealerships and actually try to buy these cars. Go out to these dealerships, try to buy these cars, run your credit, sit down with the finance guy and try to purchase a vehicle. One purchase does not fit all. Everybody's financial situation is different. Everybody's credit score is different. Everybody's yearly income is different. Some people are married, some people are single. All that plays a factor into a car purchase. You have a cosigner, you don't have a cosigner, interest rate, how much you make a year. Everybody's situation is not going to be the same. Some people are going to pay more for the same exact car. One person payment could be $200 higher than the other person's payment because they have a different APR. You know, they didn't put this amount of money down. They weren't able to get this. They got charged this many fees while this person didn't get charged any fees. It's very iffy. It goes up and down like crazy. There's no way to gauge it. So if you out there and you're looking to buy a car, you're looking to purchase a car, man, the only way to know is for you to get out yourself and go to different dealerships. But only do this when you're ready to purchase, because they're gonna shotgun your credit. They're gonna, unless you have your own financing, which I advise you to get your own financing in place. If you have good enough credit, you could go to your bank and they'll get your own financing. Usually, I'll say this, the plus side to financing through the dealership is that they're willing to fudge the numbers a bit. They're willing to reduce prices on certain things and take money off here and add money here. They're willing to work with you when you finance through them. When you bring your own financing, they're assholes. They're trying to get top dollar for the car, you know. In rare cases, you get some people that are willing to work with you. But up here in the Northeast, man, you know, everybody up here hustlers. From car dealers to freaking the 99-cent store. Everybody trying to make $1 up here. So you're not gonna get that, you know, you gotta work it. But go in the dealership yourself and shop around, man. Shop around. Like, you can sit down with the sales guy and they'll give you a whole bunch of numbers and they'll talk numbers and they'll put a piece of paper in front of you showing you the price that you'll pay per month and how much they're going to charge you for the vehicle. You'll be there all day. But when you sit down in that finance office, the payment that you guys talked about is different. The price of the vehicle is different. A whole bunch of fees came out of nowhere. Taxes, like, shit changes. You can't gauge this off of watching a YouTube video. You can't gauge this off of hearsay unless you know somebody that works at the dealership. Your friends and family or your former employee or something. You can't gauge this stuff, man. You got to go in there, sit down with the sales guy. When y'all come to an agreement on the price that you guys agree on a monthly payment, price for the vehicle that you guys agree on, then you go say, okay, run my credit, because that's the only way you're going to find out an APR. They can't give you an APR percentage without running your credit. So you're going to have to take the hit. So after you agree to a good purchase price, within that you're comfortable with, run your credit, and then they'll tell you this is the APR we got from these banks. If you still don't like it, you able to walk away. You can walk away. I've done it before. Walk away. That same day, go to the next dealership that gave you a good deal and see what their finance guy can offer you. Because the finance departments in these dealerships are not created equal either. These finance departments, one place will get you approved at a whole bunch of banks at a good interest rate. One place won't be able to get you approved at all. Some places put your paperwork in and they just freaking, they run it automatically through the computer, and whatever the computer kicks back, that's what they go with. Some people, the computer kick it back, they pick up that phone, they'll call Chrysler Capital, they'll call Ally, they'll call whatever bank, and they'll be like, no, listen, this guy, he has this much income, we've been working with him for this long, he's a former customer, whatever, and they'll get them to approve you. You won't know until you go in and try. But the bottom line is, never agree to anything that you're not comfortable with. I know it's high pressure when you're sitting down in the office like, damn, the car's in my hands, the keys are right there. It could be mine if I sign and I just walk out of here. Trust me, I know the feeling. I bought my first Charger, my Charger SXT. Well, before that, I bought a couple of Chrysler products when I was in the military, you know, used cars and shit like that. Hoopties, things to get around in. But I got fucked over my first time when I bought a base V6 Charger in black. I didn't get the window sticker. So they overcharged me for the car because I didn't get the window sticker. I was a noob. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Didn't get the window sticker. All I saw was a sticker price on the front of the car. I went off that. I got charged a whole bunch of fees, high dock fees, couple of warranties, paint protection, wheel protection, a whole bunch of crap. And I got a high-ass 9% interest rate. Like, they took me to the cleaners. When I say they took me to the cleaners, they took me to the goddamn cleaners, I tell you. I got home, looked at my paperwork, felt like I just got mugged. I was like, hold on. I did some research, got on the internet. Google's your friend. I found out that they took me to the cleaners, man. I Googled the VIN number. Found out the window sticker. Found out on the window sticker, they charged me the $3,000 more than the car actually is. Now, I paid $3,000 more for a base V6 Charger. Those things you're supposed to pay pennies for. You're supposed to get those rebated out. Rebates, incentives on base V6 models. Because I was overcharged. And they still had the nerve to take me to the cleaners with the warranties and the fees. But karma's a bitch, you know. What goes around comes around. That finance guy or that dealership salesperson, they probably have horrible fucking lives. Their wives probably cheat on them. Their wives probably come home after sucking dick and tongue kiss them in the mouth. And then now they got other man's dick in their mouth. They probably make pennies, pay horrible money. They're probably in tons of debt. You know, karma's a bitch. Karma, what goes around comes around. The way people treat you is how they will be treated eventually. Something will come back to bite them in the ass. So that was a wash. You know, I took it, I moved forward, and I learned my lesson. And now I'm able to get, you know, decent deals on, you know, fucking $80,000 SRT products. You know, you got to go through the fire. That's all trials and tribulations. You got to go through the fire. And you live and you learn, man. You live and you learn. There's a couple of statements that's holds true. There's nothing truer than a couple of statements that I always live by. Karma is a bitch. What goes around comes around. That's one that's true. You get what you pay for. That's one of the truest statements in the world. You get what you pay for. You want to be cheap, you're going to get cheap shit. Trust me. You get what you pay for. You know? And nothing's promised to you. The only thing promised is death and taxes. And that's guaranteed. The only thing that's guaranteed to you in this life is that you're going to pay taxes one way or the other, and you're going to die. That's it. Even if you don't have a goddamn job, you could be unemployed. You know what you're going to do while you're unemployed? You're going to pay them taxes. You're going to file a tax return for them unemployment benefits. You're going to file a tax return for that welfare, for that income. You're going to pay taxes, and you're going to die. So, you know, and you get what you pay for. And karma's a bitch. What goes around comes around. So, I don't know, what am I talking about? I'm just sitting here rambling in a parked car, waiting to get my hair cut. I done went off topic like a motherfucker, and I'm sorry. I'm not driving or anything. I'm just sitting here. So it's probably a boring ass video, but I don't know. I'm just talking shit. But yeah, man. Anybody that's out there looking to purchase one of these cars, you know, do your research. You won't know until you go in. Go in. Research these dealerships online. Don't look at a Dealer Rater. Don't look at Google reviews, because you know they have people that go out and put these reviews up. You gotta look at Yelp. Look at Yelp. Look at the place where they verify the users, the place where they delete fake reviews. And you know, if they have 1.5 stars and there's a bunch of people saying the same thing over and over, believe them. It is what it is. Don't go there. If you look online and they have a freaking Jeep SRT, Durango SRT, $12,000 off, and then there's people on there online talking about, oh, don't go here, bait and switch. Online they had one price. I get there, all of a sudden I don't qualify for none of the rebates. Believe them. Do not go there. You know, go somewhere where the only negative reviews is about the service department. Okay, who cares about the service department? You're not going there for service. Maybe you would be after you buy a car, but If your main thing you're looking for right now is to purchase, you don't have to service your vehicle at that dealership. But if they have horrible service reviews, but the sales reviews are great, you see nothing negative about sales, you could go there. That means they're not trying to scam you. They're not trying to, you know, bamboozle you. I mean, Google's your friend. Use them Yelp reviews, you know, research, and then go in on your own. Go in, sit down with the sales guy, get your numbers. Y'all come to a good price on a car, great price on the car that you want. Don't be scared to have them run your credit. They got to run your credit to get that APR percentage. Or if you go to your own bank, don't be scared to have your own bank run your credit. They got to run your credit to tell you what you qualify for. You may qualify for a good APR percentage, but you may not qualify for the entire amount of the vehicle. Some people, they want that $80,000 SRT, but your bank's like, oh, we'll give you a 2% loan, but I'm sorry, we're only giving you 60 grand. Some banks will be like, oh, we'll give you a $95,000 loan to cover the car, taxes, fees, but we're gonna charge you a 7% APR because, you know, we're scared that you're not gonna pay us back that money, so we have to cover our ass. You know, you gotta pay to play. You know, some people have that great credit; they could get a 3% on a $90,000 loan. Hey, if that's you, more power to you. But you know, some people are not going to qualify for the full amount. Some banks are going to want more money down. Some banks are going to want a co-signer. You know, there's a whole bunch of variables to this shit, man. A whole lot of variables. A lot of people, you know, because I've been through it. I've went and I've got taken to the cleaners, and I know a lot of people that also have gotten taken to the cleaners. And it happens, man. It happens. I was just at a dealership when I was shopping around, and there was a couple, older white couple, and I'm ear hustling, and supposedly they have good credit. But the finance guy comes back and tells them, "Oh, you did great. You got 7.99 for 72 months on a base Grand Cherokee." I'm like, if they have great credit, they shouldn't be having 7.99 on a base Grand Cherokee. You shouldn't be paying 7.99 for a $30,000 vehicle if you have great credit. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't know no better. They're just sitting there, you know, they don't know these things, and they probably, you know, that probably was a good deal for that dealership that day, for that finance manager. You know, they made some money that day. But you know, everybody's out to make a buck, man. You can't trust people. Everybody's out to make a buck. Sometimes you run into someone that's genuine. Sometimes you run into someone that's willing to work with you. And sometimes karma just comes around for you, man. Like, karma came around for me with this deal this paperwork that I just showed you now. You know what I mean? They tried to charge me like $1,000 more for the Mopar vehicle protection. The tax numbers was a little bit off, but all that money came down. Now the total loan value is $4,000 less than it was in the last video that I showed you. So I'm paying $4,000 less for this car because of numbers that's been moved around. Because one bank is willing to take me over the other. You know, so karma works in mysterious ways, man. You just gotta, I don't know how to say it. Quarter mile at a time, day at a time, quarter mile at a time, however you want to put it. I've been on here for damn near 30 minutes talking, not driving, rambling about random shit. I apologize. There's gonna be somebody that's gonna come on this video and go in my comments and tell me what he's telling you is negative. You need to do this, you need to do that. There's always gonna be somebody with their opinion. I'm just giving you my opinion. All right, y'all. So, till next video, I'll have one up this weekend, a car video, not me rambling video. I'll see you guys. Deuces.